This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. In the last episode, we started exploring Nar Shaddaa and learned a little bit about the bounty hunters and who's been coming after me and other such things. And well, we've got to continue forward. Oh, we gave our ship away like an idiot because we're good side. Although I didn't technically have to do that, but yeah, we've got no ship. Ebon Hawk's gone forever. No, it is. I'm serious. Anyway, let's continue exploring Nar Shaddaa to find out more about our bounty and the next Jedi Master. And I've decided to, well, with all the issues I've been having trying to beat enemies and encounters and stuff like that at low levels, I've decided to finally just level up. And, I mean, frankly, yeah, I've only got like 2 more levels to go, but frankly, it's kind of annoying to have to barely beat things with my level, you know, with my class, despite everything. So I'm gonna tick myself up a couple levels up to level 10 just to even it out again. So you shouldn't have been doing what I've been doing the whole time, because frankly, that's probably not the way you should be doing it. You know, I was just doing it because I was trying to min-max at a certain point in the game, but I decided I didn't want to stress myself out too much. So, although it'll end up being similar to the previous game where I was just blasting through stuff, you know. But oh well, we'll finally get our feats and everything like that, or at least get those levels. So, and to get enough force points to actually do stuff, you know, and actually affect our things in combat, by either stunning them or force pushing them or whatever stuff like that. Where's that one ability? Do I still want to do that? I usually do, just to see what options you have where it's I won't do dominate mine, but I'll do affect mine. That's actually the one I wanted to choose instead of mind trick, but I forgot to go back and change my reset an old file to fix that. So oh well. It's not gonna break my build or anything like that by doing that. Just yeah, like before, just level up the important ones and then kind of skip on to the others. Let's see. Don't really do enough. We haven't really run across enough droids for that to be worth it, at least at this point. So yeah, go ahead and let's do force heal just to kind of get some double up on that, just to cover our basics. Yeah, get the main abilities out of the way. And but yeah, basically, I mean, I've said this before, but basically I'm building her like in the previous game, you know, 2-weapon fighting, flurry and all that fun stuff. So that's the way I'm gonna go. I just like that build. Now obviously if you're playing, you can play however you want or whatever way you want to go and it'll work. Oh, we can finally either stasis or push. I like push myself. We got under specialist. Okay, so level 10. That'll be the final one for a bit, and then I might do some other levels later if I feel like it. If I feel like I just need to, because it's gonna be a little while till we finally get our specialized class. It actually takes a little. It's actually a level 15 is when you're supposed to get your specialized class. Might as well do speed just in case if I decide to take Kreia out of my group. Okay, we'll leave that as now, and then we're gonna level up Visas. She's basically gonna be leveled up similar to me. Yeah, I know I'm boring using the. If you go on all the forums and everything like that, this is basically the most, probably the most OP way to build the character is to do what I'm doing. I mean, that's the most easiest way to just straight up go through it, right? Is to do that, but you can do whatever you want. Yeah, we'll go get rid of that. Yeah, the problem with getting Visas and making her light side like you is a lot of her abilities she's given right off the bat are dark side, which I mentioned last episode. So it's almost bad giving her influence because she basically has a few wasted force abilities because of that. But so I try to start giving her neutral powers after a point to try and make up for that. Although it'd be fun to give her dark side powers, it's just because of her light sideness that I've been giving her, it would have a severe it have a severe use on her abilities, or her force ability points, because unless I gave her like a ton of charisma, which her charisma's 15, so she wouldn't suffer a huge penalty because of that. So you could still give her some dark side stuff if you want to, just for fun. But see, it would be nice to have another force, a revitalizer, just in case something happened. But let's see. That's all power, so I don't have to worry about that. I'll just give it Force Aura. And then, yeah, either Dex or... Either really for her, either Dex or Strength would be the way to go. Because she's got high Dex. That'll give her at least decent AC. You could... Probably at some point should probably start giving her Strength, maybe. But if you give her Force... not Force. If you give her... weapon finesse, she'll be able to utilize that Dex for combat. I usually try, I mean, it's probably best to get that early, but I usually just wait till I get all the main ones I care about, which is like Flurry, 2-weapon fighting, and all that other stuff. And then when I get those out of the way, then I give her, actually toughness would be good too, and then I give her weapon finesse, you know. Yeah, she's gonna be a house. Man, put her disciple and your character all in their original builds before any advanced classes or whatever, and you just got a melee madhouse going on around here. It's a madhouse, I tell you. A madhouse. I almost want to go ahead and just give her insanity just because she's at that point, you know. But yeah, I'll do heal just to double up on that. Okay, final level. Man, we got a lot of levels. We've mainly because we kept using Korea for most of the game, so gave us a little bonus to everything. See, now that she's hit level 20, oh, that won't. Oh, I don't have a lightsaber on her right now. Otherwise, that won't really work. I mean, we'll get lightsabers eventually. Right now, let's see. Also, getting the toughness would be good too. Might take that a lightsaber off of Kreia and put it on her for now. Yeah, we'll do that. That way she'll have a better chance to hit. Ooh, we get Force Channel. Does it actually show it on here? Nope. Let's see. Yeah, so she's pretty much right there. I'll go ahead and I mean, it'll cost her a lot, but it'll cost her quite a bit of force points to do that, but she'll at least have the max thing, and it'll help. It'll be kind of a nice kind of crunch there. And let's see. I guess I could go ahead and take that one lightsaber off of Kreia, the short one that we've got. Give it to her. Just give her that blade I gave. I mean, she's not supposed to be attacking anyway, so actually, we'll make that the side weapon because that's the main blade, and then we'll give her the vibro sword, and then we'll give her just the regular vibro blade, I guess. Yeah, we'll give her that since she's not supposed to be doing that anymore.
My life is yours.
That's hot. Anyway, okay. I'm trying to wonder if I should go ahead and keep Atten in the group for now, just because he has more dialogue here than Visas. Yeah, I know I spent all this time leveling her up, but now that I've leveled up my character a bit to kind of make up for the fact that I haven't been using her as properly. Like I said, really the only reason I'm using Atten is because he's got more stuff to talk about here than the other characters. I may go ahead and up-level him up a couple levels too.
I can feel them like a shiver running through you.
You're right next to me, lady. You don't have to do this. You don't have to... Oh, I guess I forgot to save it because Visas is still in the group. But yeah, why are you talking to me like that? We're right here. You don't have to use that. We're right here. I'm in trouble with the radar, sir. Yeah, so I feel this background noise like a vibration. I don't know. I suddenly feel strange. I feel this background noise like a vibration.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
Feels alive with the desperation about it. The currents are moving so fast, almost frantic. The sound, the vibration is strange, tense. It feels so alive, but with the desperation about it.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
Well, that's Vegas for you. I mean, Nar Shaddaa. The sound of the vibration is strange, tense. It's possible to manipulate to control those of the people. With anger and desperation, is there some way to heal it?
One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
Then control over such a large scale as possible. The feeling, how long can I feel these echoes around me? You're not interested in manipulation, but healing.
Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last.
Huh. We get max force points because we heard Nar Shaddaa, apparently. You know, she makes an interesting point about manipulating, healing, at least when it comes to force healing anyway, is a type of manipulation, I think. Yeah, I forgot to actually press the exit button properly. There you go, Atten. Hello. Hello! Hello! Wait, did I actually... Uh-oh. Not yet, sister. We must wait. It is hard to wait. The beautiful exile is so close, so within our reach. Still, we must. It is an anticipation, sister. Savor it. It is the waiting that makes the kill worthwhile. Ooh. Got some hot stalker action going on here. Best be careful. We don't want Twi'lek sensibilities to be estranged from us. I need to actually go back in because I didn't actually talk to everyone in that area. I didn't actually mean to go in. I was checking something on it and then it just walked me to the next area. I'm like, oh, okay, then we are doing this then. Great. Good, great. But, yeah, Cray makes an interesting point about manipulation, at least when it comes to, like, force healing and stuff like that. Like, you're trying to manipulate the body into fixing itself. So I guess she makes an interesting point, whether it be straight manipulation of the mind or manipulating the body to heal itself or tricking it in some cases. But, okay, let's go back. Yeah, that was a bit... Whoops. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I mean about this game. Like, I'm not saying it's the greatest game in the world, but it definitely has a very interesting idea of, like, looking at the Force and I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying it's that thought-provoking, but when you take it from a series of where, you know, a kid from a desert planet hit a missile into like a exhaust port the size of like a womp rat and space wizards, you know, you don't really think about going into this much detail. That's kind of what I like about when other people. I mean, it doesn't work all the time, but I like it. This is one of the few benefits I like when other people play with stories and toys like this, because then they can like take certain like well-known things that we've always thought, and then like they do something slightly different, and you're like, oh man, I never even thought about that before. That's pretty cool, you know. Now, like I said, it doesn't work all the time because, you know, and it's just a bit, and it's just like forcing some their own mentality on something that shouldn't have been there in the first place. But anyway, let's talk to Gita. Ah, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you, and perhaps a veteran of war yet to come, no? I am Greta, humble purveyor of supplies, clothing, and for once it's yourself weapons and armor. Yeah, he's the one that Ondar, that Duros had a problem with. Onder's across the way has a problem with you. You better move a shop out of the side before I destroy it. Do you know Onder offered me a discount to deal with you? Let's see what you have. What do you mean by veteran of a war yet to come? Struggles and battles are the way of the universe. The pitch and yaw as empires rise and fall, and at the risk of seeming shallow, such strategies, something. By the chance I can tell you've seen many battles, and you're ready to lay your weapon down. Yeah, she split to the next scene before I could read it, so that's the problem with trying to talk slow with alien characters, because sometimes they go to the next dialogue tree without me realizing it. You're pretty articulate for a Rhodian. Being amongst numerous races has been to my benefit, has distanced me from my clan, however, who do not normally associate with humans. I must confess that I've always found the human shape and pigmentation pleasing, but my perversion has proven... Oh, she's a fan of humans, huh? You think in a world where there's like many alien species that are humanoid, you think with the idea of just other groups getting together with other groups wouldn't be an issue, but yeah, just in any society, I guess some people just find going against your creed, or not creed, your own group is a bit awkward, to say the least. So, but anyway, she said, but my version has proven something that was subject to distaste for my clan, so that's probably why she's not there. So you spend a lot of time around humans? No more than any other member of the galactic community. My travels have taken me many places before my arrival here on the smuggler's moon. Although she didn't say she loved them, she just said she liked them more, so it just means she likes human beings in general more than maybe her own kind or something like that. But let's just tell it as it is and find out why, because Duros just seems to be having a competitive issue, so Ondar across the way has a problem with you. So many problems beset Ondar. It's a wonder he has time to mention just one. I am indeed flattered by his attentions. Her business to me is more important, however. Whatever discount Ondar has offered, I shall match it, if you will permit me to remain and do business without incident. Sure, I don't actually care about that hate monger, so then I'll see what you have to offer. Although that means we won't get the discount from him, but whatever. Alright, let's see what he got. She got combat suits, weapons, energy crystal. Don't think there's really anything I actually need. So, you know, if you don't want to get the discount, works either way. Oh, what's that? A chamber mark? That's for ranged. I think I was about to say I already got one, and I don't use a whole lot of ranged in the sequel as much, I've noticed. When I played the game multiple times, I tend to give a lot of my characters melee.
Please,
weirdly
look,
enough.
I already paid the exchange what I have.
What have you not been enough paying at all? What have you... Oh, we already did that. Or we make you up the percentage by taking a percentage of you back with us.
But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
What? You have the rest that one owes? Get all own now! Force Portray, there's no need for this. You can go on your way. You two give me all your credits and then go jump in the pit. Persuade why I work for these things. This man's under my protection. This man's under protection. Leave now. I don't have any money. The man's lying. I don't know him. I don't have his money. How much does he owe? Leave me alone. Leave this man alone. You two better back off before kissing Duracrete. Duracrete? I assume it's supposed to be concrete, so Duracrete. Next one of you threatens me dies. Let's try our Force Persuade, the ability that we got. We could have gotten this like a long time ago, which I should have, because I accidentally didn't choose it, but there's no need for this. Go on your way. There's no need for this. We'll go on our way. I like the fact they give you so many options to deal with the dudes. It was like almost unnecessarily so. So I just go, leave me alone, dorks.
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb.
What? I convinced them to leave me alone. What are you talking about? Let them come. Aren't you going to thank me? I don't care less. I can keep going now. You brought me into this mess. Now I'm going to kill it. Now I'm going to kill you. Don't worry about them. Time to die. Oh, man. I love the evil variations of conversations in this game. Aren't you going to thank me?
Thank you? They'll be after me worse than ever. I'm laying low for a while. Maybe they'll forget about me.
Well, hey, man, you threw them on me, so screw you,
The
hippie.
Jedi Code is still alive and well.
What do you mean? Oh, you, okay. If anyone needs a... We are capable of it. If someone suffers, they're worth their time. Maybe you're right. I forgot about attracting. Oh, that's right. This is a. I think. Did I show this on screen? I might not have. This is one of the optional dialogues in certain missions that Atten can have with you. I could have gotten it in multiple other places, but it happens here. Anyone in need deserves our help if we are capable of it.
If you say so, I'm not sure I believe it. There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are going to be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
Yeah, he had an issue, but he still gains influence. Isn't that weird? Okay, which one? That takes... Okay, that... So we've turned around now. Okay, so we need to go back this way then. I don't think there's any other missions I have to deal with here right now. So I think we can continue on to the city now. So yeah, I'm bringing Atten along just because it makes story sense for him to be here. Although I guess any of the characters could be here and it makes sense, I guess. But I don't know. Just and the fact I hadn't used Atten in a while. Yeah, I know I need to probably level him up. I was waiting for a specific moment in the game to occur, but I haven't gotten it yet. We might get it after this plan and all. Although by that time I might not even use him. Why can't we have Karth again? You know, soldier class, 2 pistols, boom. You know, just a house. Him and Zalbar, they were the max. If I name, they were the best team in the whole game, and yet I hardly used them in combo because I always wanted to use HK or someone else just because I liked HK, even though I was playing a good character. So you know, that's the problem. Is I tend to do that on replays a lot. I don't really talk to people. You know, actually in real life, I hate it when people go to me without saying my name or hey or whatever. If they just, like if, you know, because I work in retail sometimes, and when people want to get my attention and I haven't heard them and not like ignoring them on purpose, they'll go or make noises and then wave at me to come over there. I don't do it. I either walk away or wait till they actually talk to me like a person. You know. Anyway, sorry. Didn't mean to cry. Are you going into the Pazak Den? You should learn to keep your own affairs, if I am. Yes, can I help you with something? There is a player inside by the name of Goretti. We need him to come out so we can have a talk with him. Why don't you just go in and see him? I don't have time for this. Why don't you just go in and see him? The management won't let us in. Can I pass a message? Can I pass along a message for you? We prefer to tell him the news in person. It's better this way. I keep changing this guy's voice. That sounds like it might be worth compensation. I don't have time for this. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, we're probably sending that guy into his death, or at least severe beating of his life. Okay, where's this going? Okay, that's possession. Password. I can go in. Are you speaking to me? What is this place? Can I still do that if I don't choose it immediately? What is this place? It's a Pazak Den. Open only to those who know the password. You obviously don't. Dust off. Oh, I can't. Can I talk to him again? No, I wasn't trying to open the door, dork. Are you speaking to me? Only if you want to get in. Get in where? Oh, sorry. Where? Okay. Let's see if we can force persuade him. I can go in. Ah, he's too strong. Okay. He's mentally too tough for me. The guard at the Pazak Den has... His mind is too strong. Maybe I'd dominate mine, but... Yeah, like a whole new... If you have the right skills or abilities, a whole new set of, like, dialogue appears if you have Force Persuade or whatever. So, you know, I just like the fact that this game has so many different options. Alright, we're in a cantina with light music and Twi'lek dancers. Awesome. Let's talk around.
You have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash you looking for?
Don't talk, PSN. I mean, know anything interesting about the area?
Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here. If you, catch my meaning.
What do you mean? Exactly. How do you mean? I think I understand what you can tell me then. Your soul reminds me of a Rancor I once knew. Your soul reminds me of a Rancor I once knew.
So does your wit. Now buy a drink or get out. So, you have the look.
Let me think. Let's see. How do you mean?
Well, our kind isn't exactly the majority on this planet. Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Tar, they're pretty much taken care of.
Pazak Den?
Yeah, the Pazak Den is a glorified social club for hardline Pazak players. It's exclusive, though, with a guard at the door and a password needed to simply get in. Don't know why you'd want to get into that place. Bunch of Firaxa sharks will strip you clean of your credits, especially the champ.
Ooh, the champ. The champ?
He only shows up to play people he deems worthy enough. You'd just have to beat about everyone in that place before he'd even think of coming out of hiding.
I haven't really been playing Pazak to get any good cards from people, so that might be a bit tough. Not impossible, though. It's all about the randomization. But we'll see what we can do about that. Swoop races.
Ah, don't bother with Lupo's racing gallery. The track's deadly and the betting's awful. Borna Liz keeps threatening to take the place over and run it right. But I don't see how she could.
Can check that out as well. Tar.
Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place.
So humans are a rarity around here, I guess. How'll we going? Well then, no, that won't do at all. Where did you want to dance, girl? Do you realize the insult you're stumbling would be to Volga? Get out of here. I have no use for an uncoordinated dancer with the appeal of a drunk rancor. I've seen enough for today. All of you can go. What are you waiting for? Go! Oh, their dancing was fine, dude. What's going on here? My master, Volga is searching for a new entertainment. He grew tired of his previous girls and asked that I should find him the best dancers on the Smuggler's Moon to appease him. But as you can see, I do not think the best of the Smuggler's Moon do much for one as great in taste as their fine, great Volga. Volga would be furious if I could not find new entertainment for him. His last dancer was a relation of mine, thus he placed much of his displeasure upon my shoulders. But perhaps my luck is changing. Look at what fate has brought me here. You yourself are quite a specimen. Perhaps you would like to find work as one of Volga's dancer. Perhaps we could work out an arrangement of some sort. Dude, I'm a Jedi. I'm a freaking Jedi. Don't tell me to dance. I like dancing, but I'm not gonna dance for slimy huts. Let's see. What sort of arrangement? What's in it for me? Tell me about Volga. I don't think so. What sort of arrangement? Quite simple. All you would have to do is bring a willing female that would meet Volga's standards for me. If she could dance well enough, then I would take her to dance for Volga, and you'd be paid in return. Oh, he's not even thinking about making it me. Usually in games like this, they usually make the female characters about... What about Kreia? I don't mean any offense to you, but Volga tends to favor younger dancers.
None taken.
Ooh, I could bring Visa and see what she says. If you could find someone else that suits Volga's taste, that would be acceptable. I would think Kreia would have a bit more of an issue, so... actually, no. Yeah, let's ask. Let's see what happens if he says me. Of course, if you're willing to do it, that would work. Some preparation to make first. Actually, I'd like someone else to do it. If you can find someone else that could suit Volga's taste, that'd be acceptable. I'll see what I can do. Actually, give me a... I'm going to see what happens if I put Visa in the group. Whoops. Hold on really quick. I don't think there's any dialogue for her, but I could be... Oh, I can't change them in here? Nuts. Okay, fine. I'll come back later. I was just wanting to see if there was a dialogue option for her. Let's see. Duros. Thug. Hired goons. Volga Thug. Shh. That went past too many ears. Don't worry about the table. Human, get away. Jason, human. Not for your ears. Okay, calm down. Calm down, dude. That it? I thought there was more to this place than I expected. Alright, well, anyway, let's go outside then. Actually, I guess it's because there's possible danger here or something. That's why it won't let me swap out dudes, I guess. That's a bit weird. Yeah, okay. Oh, we still don't have the password, actually. Wait, what the... Oh, hello. Kalana? The heck? Creed to spare! Give bits Creel and us can sell! We could possibly have to sell me. Many things come out of the detector. Not seen by Biggs, but something Biggs forget to see little things around them. Nana Kala Na, watch for you. You tell when she sees something. Good price, too. She's a bat creature, huh? How do you know it's worth it? Kala Na always see something worth knowing. Pay me, you see. We can tell me, and then I say it before I mount your skin. Let's say it before I mount your skin on my ship. I'm here to see the exchange. I'm going now. Can you tell me something about the area? Colony wants to see many things, not much things. Not allowed in Pazak Din, not allowed in Bar. Kalana see more. How much to tell? Then you must know what the password to the Pazak Din. Or why aren't you allowed in the bar? Because Kala see too much. I was too good at customers see Kala. They talk freely. Customers don't love having Kala or anyone there. There's money when you're too stealthy to be seen, especially in the cantina. Kala just smiled. He's hiding. When people don't see you, people talk as much as they are. Say things that would not say you were there. Get it? Basically, we're supposed to go stealth on them, is what she's saying. Pazak Den. Place where Pazak players Pazak. I can't that much. Why aren't you allowed in the Pazak Den? Because Cal see. Oh, sorry. Because Cal see too many cards. Cal's ICL cards. They think I cheat. Cal no cheat. Aren't you technically counting cards? But anyway. Then we must know the password of the Pazak Den. Cal no password. You want? I already paid you 5. Fine. Yes, I want. Password is holdout. Alright, now we can get inside. Great. So, we haven't made much progress because half of it was me leveling up. But now that we've done that, time to go into the Pazak Bar and see what we can find out. And maybe convince a guy to go out and get his butt beaten. And learn something from those Trandoshans. So much to do, so little time. But find out what I do next time in the next episode of Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.